Pleased to give the floor to Diego de Alcázar Benjumea, Executive Vice President of IE University.
Ministra, Vicealcaldesa, President of Club de Madrid, authorities, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor for me to be here addressing such important attendees representing IE University. If the 18th century philosopher Jean-Jacques Rousseau rose from the grave, he would most likely be fascinated by the world we live in. More than 3 centuries after his birth, the core of his intellectual and philosophical work, namely Emile, or on education and the social contract, is more fashionable than one would imagine. The political disruptions that have emerged over the last decades in almost all democratic systems are the harbinger of a major shift in the global order. And although many point to globalization and free trade as the main drivers of inequality, one should not underestimate the impact of the technological revolution. Today, middle-class workers compete not only with cheap labor from developing countries, but also with increasingly sophisticated machines and algorithms that are able to improve productivity exponentially. This process is already increasing job insecurity, which means that one of the central tenets of our social contract, that labor income should serve as a key tool of wealth distribution, is being eroded. Intellectual, business, and political actors, and the society in general, must unite efforts to find a new balance, to build a new social contract for the digital era. Some actions that could be taken by different social actors could be the following. Entrepreneurs and corporations need to push even harder to generate growth through innovation, making sure that growth is equitable for everybody. Public leaders must leverage in technological advancements, in the use of data, and in new business models to better deploy their services to the citizens. And we, the society, need to take part on this new contract by incorporating the adequate skills to face new realities. The effort to establish a new social contract must be led by an in-depth review of the most strategic project of our society, education. And universities, such as IE University, are of crucial importance among other actors of our society. How do we educate the new generations for jobs that do not yet exist? To answer this and other very crucial questions, we need to rethink the values in which our educational model is based. At IE University, we have been discussing these values in depth, and I would like to suggest 4. First, we should promote innovation in all that we do. To do this, we should first cultivate an attitude, the right attitude in our citizens to the development of entrepreneurial mindsets, not only related to economic activities, but to all areas of life and society. We must cultivate this mentality because it helps us fulfill our mission of training individuals capable of recognizing opportunities, taking initiatives forward, and accepting both risk and responsibility, essential qualities for a highly automated future. On the other hand, innovation should allow our society to embrace technology as a core value. We educate in the digital age and to digital natives. So we must make young generations fluent in the language of technology. But we also educate for the digital age, meaning that we should also invite them to reflect the technological revolutions and its consequences for our society. Second, the second element that we see as central to a modern education is embedding the humanities in all that we do. Literature, art, poetry, philosophy, history makes people and our societies flourish. They not only provide an extremely valuable cultural background, but they also teach us how to think and communicate. As Aristotle said, educating the mind without educating the heart is not education at all. Finally, respect should be a key pillar of our new educational philosophy. Respect refers to the value and the content that an individual places on interactions with oneself and with others. In order to be respectful of others, it's necessary to respect oneself first. Cultivating an attitude of self-respect enhances self-esteem and confidence in one's own abilities, allowing us to establish personal goals, attaining emotional balance, and a healthy life, body, mind, and purpose. Respect of oneself will lead to respect for others, key itself of our future success. Today's society is open and highly interconnected. This means that we must respect others' beliefs, rights, ideas, ways of life, but we also need to foster values such as kindness, gratitude, and good manners. In addition to interconnectedness, our society needs people capable of adapting to rapid and profound changes. We must overcome the burden of prejudice. I am convinced, again, that one of academia's responsibilities is to offer spaces that are immune to nationalism, populism, isolationism, and xenophobia. Respect must also be granted to the planet we inhabit. Our society has to react and gain full consciousness of the harm we are inflicting on our planet. Some of this damage could be easily avoided through basic education. The technological revolution is a source of infinite opportunities, but also of enormous challenges, some of them hard to anticipate. This is why we need a new social contract to happen, one in which we are able to advance as a society that includes everyone, promoting growth and prosperity and reducing the inequality gap. It is here that education has to play a basic role, not only that of preventing that we mismanage change, but also making sure we make the most of the many benefits brought by the technological advancements. It might take time, but a new educational model is our strongest and probably our only weapon. As Winston Churchill said, the empires of the future are the empires of the mind. Thank you very much for your time and attention.